Hey guys, Beater Bricks bringing you guys another set review. Today we're looking at set 77050, Nooks Cranny and Rosie's House. The set retails for $70 and it was released March 1st of this year. And beyond popular belief, this set was actually really hard to get a hold of. I actually didn't get to see this set in a physical store until about 2 or 3 weeks ago when me and my wife went to the Lego Discovery Center and they happened to have one in the back, not even on shelves. So either means Lego is not producing a lot of this, or it's always unavailable and people are buying it up. So, should give you some pretty good indicators about how this review is going to go. As always, we're going to be going through the set itself, and then the figures, and then we'll get into my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Okay, guys, so we're going to be going into the build for this set, starting with the smaller builds and then the bigger builds, what I think about them, how is the building process, and is it worth, the price? So first things first, we have a little apple tree here, very similar to what we've had with other stuff, fruit trees, just like the game. You open it up, there's a twig inside. In the other sets, they have gold and other things that you can use within the game. They did the same thing here. I'm pretty sure this whole theme had one or two designers or a team that had they went through and looked at what the game offers and then took aspects of it that they could put into Lego builds. And they did that for all of the sets. And this one, we have a little tea set here, a little pink umbrella with some cookies and some chairs for some of the figures to sit on. Small build, put together really well. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be for a play set for children, and I think it succeeded really well in that. Obviously you get another small tile. We'll go through the figures here when I'm done. Now, getting into the actual meat and potatoes of this set, which is the two builds, starting with Rosie's house. As you guys can see here, it's a similar small house like Elizabeth's. We have a small lamp here on the side, the windows and door. The windows are changeable. The door is the only one that comes with this build. We have a little flower on this side with another one of those windows. Sloped off roof. It does move a little bit, obviously, if you wanted to. We have the same cloud smokestack that comes on Elizabeth's house, and on the inside, we have a full customizable interior. And talking about that briefly for just a moment, they actually, in this set, I didn't notice it with all the other Animal Crossing builds that I went to, but they didn't really give you much choice as far as like customizing the house yourself. In this set, they actually tell you how to build all of the furniture and then give you several arrangements that you could put them in. And obviously you could ignore them and just decorate the way you want. And that's the one part of the game that really wasn't displayed well as far as all the other Animal Crossing sets that we've gotten so far. I really like this feature because unlike the sets like Minecraft and Mario and now Animal Crossing, they really tell you just to build this way, and there isn't really like a input from you. When the most important part of those games is being able to give your input. So it's definitely something that I find is really important for them to do. And I'm glad they did it with this set. It definitely earned some stars in my book. Now, also in the interior, we have like a colorful bed. We have an oven, a sitting area, a little teapot or like a flower pot. Definitely a lot of really cool detail inside, as well as on the front side with the mailbox. Now, the last part of this set, which is why everyone's going to buy this, is Nooks Cranny. Arguably one of the most iconic buildings from the most recent New Horizons Animal Crossing game. Obviously, this is where you buy all your stuff in the game, all your furniture, all your items that you can't normally find out in the world or from events. And on the front side, you have the turn-in box that you use to sell fruit and all your vegetables and all the stuff you don't need. You have like a little notice board. I believe this normally is in front of Town Hall. There's a Town Hall set coming out next month that actually does, I believe, come with this as well. But I believe this doubles as like a same function in-game. It's been a couple of years since I've actually played this. There are no stickers with this set. So this is a printed piece on top, and everything on the house and on this is all printed. There's no stickers or anything like that. On the interior, we have, again, tools that you can buy, the guitar, you have a bunch of instruments, a pot, a plant, beverages in the fridge there on the side, and a cash register. And I think they nailed the look of this set. I really think they did a really good job with Nooks Cranny and with Rosie's house. I definitely think that, like, obviously for $10 more, if they made this an $8 set and gave us the backside or just the other half of the sloped roof, I think that'd be great. I think that it'd be cool if the Lego produced like a side set using existing pieces that they could sell separately. And it's just like they take all the back sides of sets they never completed and just sell you the pieces to finish that set. I don't think that would take a lot of effort on Lego's end to do that. And I honestly think it would be really cool just to be able to have Lego pre-arrange and let me order these pieces because they're already producing them with this set or other sets that are currently around. Obviously, the builds are cool. They're just like all the other Animal Crossing builds, but you get iconic figures and you get iconic buildings. So, going into the figures themselves here. So, first man of the hour is Tom Nook himself. As you guys can see here, he has custom head mold, custom tail mold, front printing, torso printing, and back torso printing. No arm printing, and he does have his money bag. Obviously, people are going to buy this set to have this figure. It's one of the most important figures in the game. He's the one who always loans you upgrades to your house. He's the one that runs the island in the game. He is the man. You are always going to be in debt for this man. You're always going to owe him bells. Now, we get Rosie here. She is a cat. She comes with a bicycle with a little lamp on the front, or a light. She is a cat, so she has a cat tail. She has a flower on her head. Obviously, she has her checkered like tuxedo checkered sweater on the front and the back, sweater vest. And you know, it's a good figure. I'm glad that we got Rosie in this set. Obviously the bike sits upright without you having to do anything to it. And ultimately, you know, those two figures in themselves are cool. It would be nice to get a third figure. Like maybe the collectible figure that was released when these sets was like a pre-order item, because Lego has so many of them, but obviously to each their own. I think for $70 already, this set's great. But we're gonna go ahead and get in my final thoughts and then we'll wrap this up. All right, guys, so here we have all of it together. We have the figures, everything built out the way you would in your playset. And obviously this retains all the same features as other Lego Animal Crossing sets where you can put all of them together. I'm believing for the ultimate review that I'm gonna do for the entire wave in the next day or two is I'm gonna put them all on green base plates and just show you what I would do if I were going to display this set or put it in a place where all the sets can be seen together with all the figures and all interacting. So this set for $70 as the like penultimate set for the wave as the most expensive one, I will say that the pricing model on this set and all the others by extension have the best prices I have seen for a Lego set or like a series in a really long time. You have a $15 set, two $20 sets, I think, or a $30 and a $40, and then this is a $70 is phenomenal. I think that the 5 sets that are in this wave for like $150, getting all these figures, all these pieces, all these nostalgic options that are with Animal Crossing, I think they did a great job. I can't think of how they could have done anything better besides the aforementioned, you know, being able to buy the other sides of this or having a dollhouse opening for these sets. Ultimately though, I think they nailed it. I mean, this Animal Crossing wave is great. The Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, Mario Party, Minecraft will all be jealous of the pricing model that these sets have. I think this is how all sets should be. There should be a 15, a 20, a 30, a 40, and then maybe a 70 and a 100, and just leave it there. And obviously, you know, making sets that are $150, $200, I think that's fine for the right theme as like your special collector sets. This price range is so good that anyone can afford it, I think, for the most part, especially in this current economy. And I think this set is absolutely worth buying for $70. It's a great display set. You can put it on a shelf just like this and people will know Nooks Cranny from the game. Any Lego people or children that you guys are buying sets for ultimately will like this just for the interchangeability of all the sets. And then this would just be a great addition for any small island that you guys have in your Lego city. I think it's a terrific build. I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for all future notifications. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, I've been Bearded Bricks. Have a good one.